Salute. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power to the people of the struggle. How you doing? How you doing? Leslie V, salute, salute. What's going on? How's everyone? It's Friday. I hope it's Friday. It's Friday, right? The weekend is upon us. Grump, what up? Oh, Raymond, what's good? Peace, peace, brain, peace. Dwayne, Maserati Fox, Tata, damn, y'all be jumping. Cool Joe, Big Ma, damn, y'all fast. What's good? What's going on? Talk to me. Hold on, let me adjust this. Talk to me. Katie General, salute, salute. UK in the building, Cinco. Salute, respect. What's going on, y'all? What's going on this Friday, this weekend? Isn't it funny how we have diminished our existence by utilizing a clock based on somebody else's mathematics? Ain't that right, Preem? Somebody else's math. Check that out. Jay Gino, you in the spotty spot? Yeah, we in the spotty spot. You doing your thing, Ma? That's what's up. That's what's up. Black men getting to it on their own accord. Maserati Fox. Listen. You know, I told y'all yesterday I'm going to make an attempt to come on regularly, even if it's for a little bit of time, even if I have to push an anger management session aside or two. ATM Tim, what up? Shams, Allah, peace. Anybody fasting? How's y'all Ramadan? For y'all fasting, right? Ramadan Karim, all right? Ramadan Mubarak. And depending on where you at, it's Juma prayer. You dig? You on the clock? All right, praying. Don't get fired, old man, messing with me. Push a T. Ninth, salute. Maserati, you started making your own shirts. Well, I mean, I'm open if you want to do a collab. Let me know. DM me on IG. Lunch break. Damn, y'all get into the bag. I hear you. You see this? This hoodie is what it is. This is my comrade and my air light, Tyson out in Long Island. His organization, Paperwork Good. Fly hoodies and t-shirts and all that. So check that out. Okay. All right, Fox. Listen, say no more. You gonna email me? You got the email, right? otbeauty@yahoo. Huh? Angel, no doubt. One more day. That's right, inshallah. One more day. You got that CDL? Uh-oh. But ninth, let me tell you something. Depending on where you at, be careful with those organizations, man. My sisters do, her dude. That's what she said. Her dude, her partner. You know what I'm saying? Been a trucker for a little minute since he been home. He did a quarter, so he did 25 straight up. He was up top for many years. Came home and he been driving, and a lot of them companies be trying to get on some bullshit. So be careful. They want to pay drivers and all that. Your t-shirt line and airport wear coming out this summer. That's peace, Allah. Well, let me know. I'm telling you, I'm open for all collabs. All right? And everybody, yo, give Knife applause, man. Give Knife them hand claps, man. Because people, that's another accomplishment. You know, that's another accomplishment. And those accomplishments are not small, especially when it's a skill. That's a skill set, man. Everybody is not able to drive those trucks. Not everybody is able to pass that test, especially the air brakes. That's what fails everybody. So, yo, give Knife them applause, man. Give them those applause, man. And that's a skill that we can need. Well, not can, we definitely need. You know, never know. He might have to Harriet Tubman some of us further up out of the area, put about a good 400-500 of us in the back of them rigs and move us up out past enemy lines. You dig? You was happy when you passed yours? Yeah, I know that, Dodge. I know. See, look, heavy operating license. Then y'all could go get the hazmats. Yo, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. So I definitely, I salute all y'all truck driving dudes. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. So I know I got a lot of places to scatter so shit get thick. You know, put me in the back. You know, put me in the back up under a box of goddamn Fig Newtons or something. And when they open up the cab, I got that goddamn thing for them. Ha! You know how we do. So yeah, salute our brother, man. Salute our brother. Salute the comrades. You dig? You thought about getting a CDL? Yeah, listen, life is about learning, yo. And wherever we at, in divine order, wherever you could get a training, get it, man, get it. I still remember the training that I received in basic training and in AIT as far as first responder, the combat medic training. I still remember all those life-saving tools. And then I get refreshers anywhere I can catch training, anywhere you can expand your mind and your skill set. Mike Larry, what up? What up? Tisha, stop hiding, Tisha, coming in through the back door like that. Trying to sneak up on people. You know? Salute for that cash, not the Cash App. Should have been the Cash App, but Lord, remember, we got to be mindful how these billionaire, trillionaire dudes are utilizing these apps to get liquid off of us. So it's definitely most appreciated. Cash App it though, all right? CDL is a golden ticket, started at 21, now in my 30s, you making six figures? You making six figures? Well, come on, fund the revolution, jerk. Come on now. Come on now. That's right, it's a golden ticket now, 21, so you have experience. You've been on that road. You know how it is. You also know how dangerous that work can be. So all y'all, Zulu, salute, what up? So all y'all that's out there driving, please, man, be careful. Be careful. Defensive driving first. All right? Be very, very careful, especially if y'all in this tri-state area, NYC. Because the shit that I see on the streets is just bananas. It's mind-blowing how many people just don't know what they're doing, or bring their attitudes and their aggressions into the vehicle and move crazy. And y'all in them big trucks, y'all can't stop on a dime. Y'all got all that weight behind you. You understand? So, come on now. Yeah, y'all got to be careful, man. Be very careful. You understand? And I know y'all getting to the ones and, y'all making sure that y'all finances, y'all resources is up, but y'all health is first. You dig? You got to go to sleep. Take your ass to sleep. All right? Face X, what? People be driving crazy in Boston? Listen, first of all, just to get to Mass and Boston, I was shook. That turnpike y'all got going up that way, that little nasty one lane going, one lane coming shit, I'm never going back up there again. Not driving, I'd rather take the damn train or something. That little nasty road, I went to go look at some timeshares in Mass. And I thought I was in a time warp with some Stephen King shit. Those towns I was going through, went out to stop, go to, back then I was eating McDonald's, and I had the baby was an infant. Like Sana's gonna be 17 in June. Had to be like 1 or 2. No, she was about 2 when we went up there to look at that. And they looked at us in that McDonald's like we was food ourselves. Like they was just staring at shit. And I was like, this is Mass? And it's a lot of dudes in Brooklyn that go to Mass in the Main to hustle. I'm like, y'all crazy hustling up here with all these damn conservatives. I'll say, be nice. You dig, Boogeyman? What up? I'm not never going back up that way again. The truth hurts. What up? Nah, y'all keep that shit. And then they try to sell us talking about, I told y'all before, come see the foliage. Who the hell want to see some damn foliage that bad? Salute, David Shepard. Salute. What up, UK? I see you. West Philly. What up? I see you. Hey, TG. What up? Hold on, what you say? Hold up. There's some creepy money. Ha! Yeah, I'm glad you know, Face. I'm glad you know. Mass is spooky. Huh? Springfield, right? Yeah, Black Butterfly. Yeah, man, they be up there. And I'm like, nah. Listen, I don't care how dangerous they say it is in certain urban areas. Around my people, I'm comfortable. I'm good. Once I'm outside of that, in spaces where it's just a few of us or that area over there, nah, I ain't comfortable around them people. Hell no. Southwest London locked in. Salute, OZ, yeah. I'm from Mass, most racist state, and I live in Oklahoma now. D. Wayne, I'm telling you, shit is crazy. Glad to see you in good spirits. Well, I'm fronting right now. I'm not in good spirits, but I know that I made promises to, be on my particular channel more often. But I'm definitely not in good spirits, man. I got some very, very disturbing news yesterday, and it broke my heart. I'm just telling you, broke my heart. Huh? I know when I'm not around or with my people, when I play music too loud. Yeah, definitely. A divine mind tapping in from Houston. No doubt. What up, GOAT? Yeah, so I'm not in the best of moods. I'm passing. I'm making it though. I'm definitely engaged, and I'm making it because no matter what kind of mood I'm in, I don't project that. Now y'all may see me very intense and agitated, and sometimes aggressive in speech. But if my mood needs to be shifted and that hip hop can't do it, I don't project that. But the news has me so rattled because I'm making an attempt in retrospect and in hindsight how I could have been utilized better. We are brutal on the phone, customer service nightmares, no doubt. You dig? Yeah. So, hopefully as the day goes on, where I'm at up here will catch right here. You understand? That's really where I'm at with it. thank you for the blessings, though. Definitely, that's where I'm at. Ingenuous bullshit. And this, what up, what up? Um, the disingenuous BS is, well, it comes from people who are fake or who believe that they can sway us and sit in our tribal space and reach out to me hoping that they can get something from me. And when it doesn't happen, all of a sudden they fall off. You know? All of a sudden you don't get those emails. All of a sudden you don't get those DMs. And then me, I don't just look for, okay, that bridge is burned. No, I reach back out because I'm consistent with who I am. I'm not only transparent, but I'm consistent. So if you've seen me 10 years ago, you're seeing the same individual now. I may have grown. I may be in a space where I articulate my message better, but I'm consistent with who I am. And the disingenuous bullshit is those people. And then they go to other sites and platforms and try their bullshit over there as if you can't see them. I see everybody on social media. We you know, unless you block me or have your page private, I see everybody. And I am one, because of the course of the work and because how free I am with it, I have these intimate relations, conversations with individuals because I'm really, really there to help. And other people are not looking for that. They're looking to either ride the coats, you dig what I'm saying, or try to shift where I'm going. And when it doesn't work, they get upset. So, you know, that's who we are as a people. And it's, you know, it's not only us, it's just people in general, but more so us because of the oppressive conditions that we have, you know, lived in this time and space. That's just who our people have become. Very cynical, untrustworthy, you know, untrusting. And I choose not to fall into that. You dig? I choose to remain solid in who I am. Salute, salute, stainless poverty, salute. So my whole thing is, I don't allow that because I don't look for anything. I don't do what I'm doing to get back anything. I do it because it is who I am, and I'm specifically a person who likes to see others win. So it's not like I'm sitting here and saying, well, if I do 10 good things, 10 good things should come back my way. No, it just doesn't work like that when that's what you set out to do. So I don't set out to get the return. I set out to be the asset, to be the help, to be the guide, to be the coach. You dig? So when I see it in people, I'm like, wow. So that means I was being truthful and transparent with you, but you weren't giving me the same thing. You dig what I'm saying? That's what is going on with our people. And even when we recognize that, we should not be angered. We should look at it, analyze it, intellectualize it, and make sure that that is a little bit of the fuel to keep us moving. That's what we have to do. Don't allow other people's energy to trigger you and to put you in a place where you may have grown from. I know it's comfortable, it's easy just to punch somebody in their mouth. You dig? Salute. Damn, I ain't see you, CC Keys, in a minute. PG, what up? And I just passed through there when I was out of town. And I don't mean to be harsh, but goddamn, I hate traveling through the DMV. Y'all got the worst traffic. Y'all done made a damn 8-hour ride into 12 hours. Fix the shit, please. You know, yeah, you know, don't allow other people to shift your energy, to shift your nature. I don't care how many times you get kicked in the ass. I don't care how many times you feel unappreciated, right? Don't let that harden you. I mean, we're not here to be nobody's suckers. We're not here to be nobody punks. But when you have a good heart, or when you have struggled through so much that you have now become a champion of yourself, you can't go back. You can't go back, because once you do, then you feel terrible for it. So I was just, you know, elaborating on that piece because I see it. I see it. And again, I have relationships or acquaintances for decades. So I never let people, and I think that's what unnerves people. I never let people forget where they were. I never let people forget conversations and what was said, because you're going to stand tall on what you say. You're going to be reminded of who you were. I don't know who you think you are now, but I remember who you were and what you had to go through to get to this point. So whether you would, you know, send an email, whether you, you know, hit me, DM me back or inbox me or whatever, that's on you. I'm not going to forget the time we spent together. I'm not going to forget the consultations that we had. I'm not going to forget none of that. Right? I had an ex who I didn't know how to have it. You understand? And when I found out, I didn't hold that against her, but she was, you know, she was messing with that powder heavy. You know, I didn't do it, so it had to be hidden from me. But, you know, after, you know, I hadn't seen her for a decade or so and got back in touch and we polying, and, you know, she was on some holier than thou, you know, scripture reading shit on every... What are you talking about? Okay, I understand that you may have utilized that, you know, to, you know, help you through your process. But that's not you. I saw you. I lived with you and through you. Don't beat me in the head with that shit now. No. Come on now. No, you not that. You utilizing it, and you may have used it to get you up out of that dark space. But don't suggest that shit to me. I remember who you were. And don't talk to me as if I don't know you. I knew you in your darkest space. And I'm seeing your growth and appreciating you at this now bright point. But don't beat me in the head with that bullshit and then try to, you know, handle me in a certain way. Nah, hell no. Because I held you down when you was at your worst. So that's what I mean with the disingenuous pieces. Scale Blazer, salute. Well, you understand what I'm saying? People want to just reinvent without being real and acknowledging all the past. Like, I acknowledge, don't get it twisted, I acknowledge my past. And that part of that past shaped me. And a lot of that past is still where I am today. I'm never going to be that. You're never going to get no secret coming out of the woodworks from me. None of that. I tell you who I am, what I've done, where I've been. That shit don't move. Bliz is here because I choose to speak in tones of Karim, because that's who I was born. That's how I was nurtured. That's where I came up. But Bliz and him, they interconnect. They mingle. They dance in here and in here. So you can't not acknowledge that and think that that's going away. That monster don't go away. The minute you don't acknowledge him, he pops right up. And then the consequences come behind it. So by you trying to hide it, you're not being real. You're not being real with yourself. And you damn sure ain't being real to me, because I've seen you. I know you. I know you well. Especially if it's a woman and we was intimate, intimate. I know you. Come at me with this new wave bullshit you on. Nah, you could tell other people that shit, not me. So, our people are good for that. They're very, very good for that and with that. They want to act like that never happened. And when we do that personally to each other, then we do it as a group to each other, and we allow others to do it to us, right? Like they don't want to teach critical race theory. That's still y'all. How the fuck you mean you don't want that taught? And as if that's a new conversation. No, the conversation been there. So you don't want us to acknowledge that piece, as if you're still not only profiting from it, but also have your position because of it. Salute for virtues, for truths. I appreciate your G and realness. A real man's peace. God, peace, almighty. Salute, salute. You understand? AJ Amos, salute. So, what are we doing? What are we doing? Truth, transparency, and consistency is how we will win. It is how we grow. If you was a custody, you was a custody. You know what it smells like to be a custody. You know what it feels like to fiend for something. You know what it's like to steal, to rob, to talk, to con, to lie. You know what it feels like to be hungry, right? You know what it feels like to be vulnerable to that. You go past it, but you don't forget it. The minute you forget it, then it can reach back up and snatch you. So the harm, right, or the judgment can't come from you being a custody, can't come from you being a whore, can't come from you being a no-good thief. You understand? No. The judgment and the harm comes when you try to forget it. We have to acknowledge all of that, because that is the true way to measure your growth. And when people are disingenuous like that, I just look at them like, yeah, all right. Because when they do that, it forces them to believe that something else is bigger and greater than your own tribe. And that's where they trip up and they go over here and over there and search over there and bump their head. Understand? But, again, y'all, coming through and speaking, even if it's for this short amount of time, is very, very, it's good. It's healing. It's therapeutic. It's an educating process. Y'all actually helped me feel a little better, because I didn't even rest well last night because of it. And I'll bring y'all up to speed. In the work that I was doing with a specific nonprofit, not only was I doing the anti-gun violence work, dealing with gang members, known shooters. We also were allowed into the elementary schools under the program and were given access to what they want to call the behavioral children within the school. These are the people who may act out in class. Some of them may have IEPs, attendance issues, all type of things. And the school definitely needed help reaching these specific groups of kids. And we did it in several schools in East New York. One of the schools we did it in was in the Bahamas. And I'll put it like that. If you want to look it up, look up East New York, the Bahamas. I'm not going to put it out there. But we had a group when I was working there in this particular, elementary / middle school. And these young men were from the ages of probably 11 to 15. And we would come in there, not as much as I would have liked, because we had to do it in several schools and at several different hours, probably 3 times a week in each school. And we were at that time 1, 2, 3 schools in East New York. So one of the comrades that I was at the nonprofit, where he's no longer there. He's actually doing work in another capacity with these same type of youth. Sent me an article about a federal indictment that came through and snatched up a particular group of kids from out of the Bahamas. They've been watching them for, now that I'm reading it, for 2 years, 3 years, since like 2019. And when I saw the faces, it broke my heart, because these were good kids. I mean, seriously, these were some good dudes. And in that bonding and speaking to them and help, outside of the school, when you see them in the street with their parents, and they tell the parents, oh, he's part of such and such, that's who comes to speak to me in the school. And, and I'm giving them what I give you all, but at a basic level, encouraging them to love themselves, encouraging them to see past their situations, encouraging them to listen to their parents, all that. And I took that on very, very seriously. And I haven't seen any of them in quite some time. Matter of fact, the only one who I was seeing consistently was one who was going into the industry, and kid's nice. He was talented, man. Got a YouTube page and all that. I mean, nice with it. So, I thought he was on his way. So to see all of them in this article with this federal indictment with murder, fraud, attempted murders under this gang, this shit ripped me. Because now these guys are not like when I had them when they were 11 through 15. Now they are, 19, 20 to 23. And they might get their whole life turned off with this indictment. You understand? They got them on video. And yeah, of course, they are putting in that type of work and that type of energy out in the community and doing all type of stuff. But my thing is, where was the extra nurturing? Where could we as a community have hit them at some vital points to keep them on the right track? Because as I said, the school didn't know how to speak to them. The school wasn't prepared to address them. And society doesn't do a good job at it when it comes to young black men and needing to be facilitated, needed to see specific goals and how to reach them. That's why when, all you guys are telling me, yo, you got your CDLs, y'all doing your thing, at a specific age, that gives you security. That gives you a means to move without somebody being on top of you. You self-sufficient in that. How did we let these individuals go astray? When I had them at a specific space. And when I were no longer at that particular nonprofit, you know, all you can do is your best. Like, it's only me. I'm only me. So now that I'm not with these agencies on a day-to-day and I have to get my own income so I can make sure this, you know, is here and I'm not out in the street, I have to, you know, address many different things in a short span of time. So, you know, as much as I would want to be in the schools all day, you know, fixing and adjusting, you know, the miseducation that they giving them, the lack of nurturing and compassion that they giving them in the schools, I may only could be in one school. You understand? It's just crazy, you know? But it's hurtful because I've been there. And I haven't even been where these young guys are going. This is a federal indictment. Salute, Jeanette. Much appreciated. And salute, son, definitely. So it's like, you know, how do I take that? And they rock me. They rock me because I can still remember them as kids, joking on each other in the class, playing dozens. Every time they, you know, said a curse word in class, they had to drop and do push-ups. You know, getting them disciplined, giving them a different gaze into the rites of passage and how to view themselves as men, you know? And it shifted my whole energy tonight, well, rather last night until today. You know, and then, you know, when that comes through, again, I'm looking at the names, I'm looking at the faces, and it bothers me. Other people may kind of dismiss it, or, well, they didn't listen, or they not gonna listen, and, you know, you did your best. Nah, no. We have to do more. And we can't keep allowing them to have those choices as an option. You know, I mean, and they was doing a lot, allegedly. They was doing a lot. I'm not going to excuse that. But at one point, we had them. You understand that? And I definitely believe at the turning point of their decision-making process, we had them at a preteen. And not all of them. There's a couple of them that's okay, that's still in school and doing their thing, you know. But these particular ones, nah, that wasn't them. That wasn't them. They had some misfortunes along the way. I know one of them, he had got hit in his ankle at like 13. You know what I'm saying? He was just outside when he wasn't supposed to be outside, like 1, 2 in the morning at 13 on a school night. He gets hit in the ankle. We go to the hospital. Nobody showed up at the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And we there. As a matter of fact, the principal of the school came and like, yo, what's really good? What's really good was the parents. Like the mother was working overnight or something crazy and she didn't get in. Nobody bought him a change of clothes. They tried to discharge him out of the hospital in hospital gown and shit. So we had to go get him some wares and all that. It's just a lot of things, man, that was transpiring during that time, you know, and most of our communities, most of our neighborhoods, you know, most of the areas we live in go through those same symptoms. And I'm just saying that I'm always prepared to do more. Always. And that's what I, want everybody to be mindful of, that we have to do it. You know, it's yo, there's no reason that we can ever, or that we will ever be able to think of. We can't come up with a reason not to. That's a failure. So I'm just trying to make sure, that I'm good with it, going into the weekend and stuff. And I definitely had to stop reading the articles because they was coming through. They even had it in the Department of Justice. Once they put you in that paper, that, yeah, you done off, And then, so that's just where it was. Just to think currently that our youth is still battling to survive this jungle. Yeah, but again, there's different ways, There's different ways, and fuck, we in the same jungle. We in the same jungle. We on the same blocks. And if we have the skill set to survive, then that means we gotta give that skill set to them. Let's not act like we not in the same fucking jungle. We may not be doing the same things. We may not be walking the same path. But we in the same jungle. Just because we know that, it's a lion and it's a pig around that corner and we don't go that way, we go the other way, how we gonna let them walk that way? We gonna let them walk right into the pig. Nah, man, no. And it is not their responsibility to listen. It is our responsibility to teach. So because they're not listening doesn't mean that we're not teaching or that we give up teaching. No. Hell no. It ain't their responsibility. Because if they're ignorant to the fact of what's going on, if they're ignorant to what's going on inside them, it is our job to do it. It is our job to do it. Come on now. Salute, Doc. You dig? So that's what we got to do. That's what we have to do. So that's all I came through to build on. And get that off, Get that off. Hey, Dominic, to get that off, Because I definitely was feeling crazy with it. But I am, again, going to start a new segment, which may be even shorter. All right, we got Saturday Night Book Club every Saturday here. We're still on the SADA. But I'm going to implement another day where I'm going to just speak specifically on the titles that I've authored. All right? So this is not even the original cover note. This is the original cover, but I know there's no more of these in circulation because this was the prototype, but I'm going to put that into play. I don't know if I'll do an audio book, but that's my memoir called Thug Love Superman. And what I'm going to do with that is give little segments and actually read from it, right? And, you got one of the last ones, huh? Well, somebody, I'm not sure. I utilized, I believe I utilized Author House or First Books when I first came through in 2004 and self-published it. I actually had a printer that was giving me good deals, and I was getting like $1.25 a copy. You understand? So I did decent up out of the back of the trunk with this. I mean, I really didn't even get to the Bronx. I got Brooklyn, Queens, and used to do Harlem Book Fair on a regular, a little bit of Long Island, but it wasn't like I could have did, and then all of a sudden Kindle comes out. So a lot of independent authors fell hard because the retailers went out of business. Some of the larger chains went out of business, like Borders, all those other people that used to really be into the book game collapsed. So this is I'm gonna start a segment where I'm gonna be reading. I'm going through the whole piece, different days, excerpts, and again, this is a memoir from a specific time. As you can see, you see the y'all can see the state boots and shit, and the little skippies and shit. So you know it's official. Yeah, at what point of my life I was, right? So it might be still in print. You might get Google it or do an Amazon search, and how they do, man. These people, like I said, you don't get bread when you insert into that machine. I would have to, I don't even know how many, you may have to sell 10, 12,000 copies before you can even get a check out of them people. They do all type of bullshit. You understand? But this was the original cover. This was the cover that people, was really like, because it looked like, when they was doing the yard man parties and shit at that time, this is how they shit used to look. You see the logos, you see the leather and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get into that. Yeah, I have to again. What I'm gonna do is do a re-edit and probably do a re-release of this particular joint, but I'm going to definitely be reading it along the way. You know what I'm saying? And you can see the questions that was answered in it. You know what I'm saying? Right? Those was the questions in it. Who shot Pac? No, I've been talking about that. And this originally was written in 02 and just released in 04. So, how to love a black woman, all that. Everything is in there. So I'm gonna start reading from that because as you can see, Thug Love is that's how I opened many of my letters. Because Thug is an acronym, Thorough Urban Guerrilla. So that was how I wrote my letters. So if you got a letter from me when I was up top, it's probably right there. Same thing, and it's actually a letter that I was writing to one of my comrades when I came down on my appeal. So people want to know how we speak to each other in there. At least they did back then. Now with the internet, it's a little different. Everybody think they have a idea, but you have no idea. And I definitely articulate it in a decent way. So I'm gonna add that. That's gonna be another piece of who I am and how I'm going to insert it into this platform so I can give a little bit more and in that, get the work done. I don't know if that'll be a Friday, I don't know, but it's definitely going to be another day. So again, we're going to always have Saturday Night Book Club with the meds that we're supposed to read coming through as Liberators and B&B one. Then give a piece of myself, and then again, I'll make an attempt to, go live much more often, and only can hope that I get enough shares so we can, galvanize our tribe to get them to get busy, because there's nobody else gonna do it but us. Nobody at all. You dig? So I don't want to, take up too much of y'all Friday. Y'all don't want to hear me running on and rambling and all that. You dig? Sun is out, but it didn't warm up too much over here. and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner. I'm so tired. I might not cook shit today. Tell you right now, I might go to the fish spot. I've been cooking all week. I'm tired. LG, salute, salute. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm tired. Shit. I'm telling you, the days come and go, man. I put my head down, next thing I know, I'm popping back up. Put my head down, next thing you know, I'm popping back up. And my average is 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning and up at 6. So you can only imagine. Prototype, oh, what up, what up? What up, what up? So yeah, definitely. And I'm dead serious about this t-shirt thing. Let's do what we do. No bullshit. Let's keep it a buck. Cause I'm telling you, I know for absolute fact that anything I put on a t-shirt is going to explode. So let's keep it honest. Let's do what we do. And once it explodes, again, that's instant revenue for the purpose of taking care of our own. I'm too set in my ways to be looking for quick, rich schemes and shit like that. I'm too set. Come on, man. I don't believe in none of it. All right? So if we're going to do it right. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get to it. Let's not play. 90, yeah, right? Oh, my good. Let's not talk about that. 90 milli for bike lanes. Let's not even get into all that. Now, let's not get into all of that. What they waste their resource on, because again, it's beneficial to them. It's beneficial to them. And we have to start doing what's more beneficial to us. Peace, peace, peace. No filter tonight? I don't know. Your baby mama about to make you crash out. Why? You just coming home from work? I hope that's what you talking about, Frank White. She making you take a nap. What you mean crash out? Let's not start that baby mama talk. Let's not do that. Let's be respectable. Peace, Cujo. Salute. Mary Jane, what you giggling and winking about? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all sisters, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm telling you, keep campaigning, you're gonna get elected. I ain't scared of y'all. I have no fear of the ladies at all. Don't play. Don't play. I'm telling you. Yeah, Bamas, man. I'm telling you, they hurt my heart. They hurt my heart. Nettie, you have a great weekend too. You keep coming back. My weekend ain't over. You know I gotta get on social media. I have a great weekend. You ain't coming back no more? That's how you do? You come get a little live and break out? Come on now. Cut that out. Yeah, that's fine. I ain't scared, ladies. You know, these sisters be thinking they talk slick on social media like you scared. Shit. Come on, I've been around. You better stop. You be feeling like high school girls again. Fucking with this. You better cut it out. I'm trying to control your anger, but women know what buttons to press. Nah, nobody's supposed to be able to press no buttons. That means you don't understand your triggers, and you need a session, you need an assessment, you know where to book it at. Write to my IG and get it right, okay? Oh, yes, so peace and power. Remember, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. You being kicked off social media? Grandparent duties this weekend? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, well, watch it, Granny. Don't get caught up. I'm telling you. All right? Yeah, so salute. Peace and power to the people. And I'm not sure more. I don't know about outspoken or no filter. We'll get it. Yes, yeah, triggers is always what it is. Without somebody knowing their triggers, they won't be able to calm themselves and de-escalate. You gotta find out what it is. I don't care who she is, who they are. They should never be able to trigger you. Listen, I just read the article I was gonna speak on. I wrote it down. It's about the DC mother who was found stabbed to death, allegedly by a baby father, because she admitted to throwing the infant out with the trash, and the infant hasn't been found yet. And this has been, I think, over a year or two. Stabbed her to death. So that whole family's destroyed. So come on, man. Talking with these triggers. All right? Recognize that. You dig? So peace, y'all.